So let's read a question from Stephen. And here's a question from Andrew Montague Stansbury Cecil. Can people from can Canadians call? No.
Your universal health care enrages me. So jealous.
Here's a question from Stephen Olaf. How do Led Zeppelin and Pigface get such huge sounding drum sounds? Is it the drum kit, the drummer, the microphone placement, the processing?
I'd say it's the drummer. That's pure talent in that Pigface band.
It's a combination of a few things. Yes,
right.
I beat the fucking shit out of my drums. If you watch that Pete Shelley video, there's a moment like 3 minutes in where, I'm not playing my drums from the wrist. I'm hitting the snare drum from the shoulder. I've got the drumstick, and it's not like I've got the drumstick all the way in the air like a chorus of an AC/DC song in a stadium. Everybody drumsticks in the air. I'm just I happen to be playing the drums. I just happen to be wailing on these drums, and that changes the sound.
Right.
I've sat in a studio with someone, and some engineers think you can fix everything after the fact. But if you don't have the intent of beating the holy crap out of the drums,
sure,
they'll never sound like you were. So that's a little part of it.
I talked to a producer recently who swears up and down he's like, there's no reason to record live drums anymore with the sounds you can make on Pro Tools. And people are used to it, I guess.
Well, I get that.
I didn't like it when he said it.
Well, he's wrong.
Good.
I mean, if you're just going, here we go, boom, I
fucking love that song. Tit rub.
Right? Tit rub. Tit rub. We'll do a dub mix of that called the tit rub.
Yes, dude.
Tit rub dub. So he's right in a sense. If you're doing a boring beat or even a kind of a whatever beat,
right?
Yeah, all these amazing sounds have already been recorded. You can sample them and humanize them, do all kinds of stuff. What I think is true of some drummers is that there are different brains going on. So you could play me 4/4 and I'll play 9/17 over 4/4, or I'll play 4/4 over 9/17 unexpectedly. So you can replace the sounds. It's the vibe of a drummer.
Sure.
But you can actually do that as well. I've been approached by people who want to record me playing stuff, and they've done it with other drummers. So you could get like a Martin Atkins feel to it. Is that microphone broken?
No, but something's
snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a
microphone
phone call.
is allergic to tits. Oh, I'm not finished with the drum sound.
Jesus.
Big room. Processing is good. Led Zeppelin was one microphone in a stairwell on accident to 2-inch tape.
I heard that before. That's so great.
It's a great story. Pigface, on occasion, is a binaural stereo sampling mic to a Sony TCD Pro DAT player, slamming the limiter. Sometimes with a microphone pointing at a concrete block wall, the drums facing the concrete block wall.
Yeah.
So you don't create a reverb reflection effect. You are actually recording the sound, which is the bass drum being reflected off a concrete wall.
Okay.
So it's all of those things.
And being a producer yourself, do you find it hard to let somebody else decide how to record your drums, or do you decide how to record your drums?
Well, if it's me doing it, I'll decide to do it. When we did a band called Murder Inc., which was before Murder Inc., the other Murder Inc. happened, Steve Albini recorded that album, and I told Steve, there's 2 drum kits. There's me and Big Paul Ferguson from Killing Joke playing drums, and 2 bass drums aren't twice as loud as 1 bass drum. They can actually cancel each other out and create no bass drum. It's called phasing. Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing, yeah. So I told Steve, look, if you need to have me be off to the side, a featured drum kit effect, that's fine. Or you want to do that with Paul's kit, I don't care. But you think about doing that. Don't think that you need to have every drum equally present.
Right.
Because maybe, and he did. I wouldn't, if I was producing that, I wouldn't have done that, but he did. It's whatever. Yeah.
All right, do we want to take this call now?
But I tell you what, I'd have programmed fake drums over shitty drums any day.
Yeah.
There's I've seen a lot of live drummers recently, and the only way I can describe their playing, really good drummers, is that they're auditioning for their next gig instead of playing the gig that they're doing at the time. And Charlie Watts does a great job of playing really simple drums for the Rolling Stones, and he's a great drummer. But great jazz drumming isn't what's required in the Rolling Stones.
Right.
You play what's required, and that's good drumming.
I agree to that.